shiny lights and the buzz of big cities such as New York or Paris? Or would you rather kick back in the woods in a quiet place like Indian River, Michigan? The places I'm going to tell you about today are really important to me for one reason or another. I grew up in the small town of northern Michigan called Indian River, and I've also been to New York City. I went there a few years ago, but could only stay for a few days and really didn't get to enjoy the city much. And although I've never been to Paris, my friend has been there, and she said it's very eye-opening. I believe traveling is really important for a person and makes a person a lot more wise. Today I'm going to tell you about the cities of Paris, France, New York City, and Indian River, Michigan. Paris is the largest populous city in all of France and is home to one of the most recognizable structures in the world, the Eiffel Tower. The first signs of human activity in Paris, believed to be dated back to 4500 BC. Paris is 40.7 square miles wide and is home to more than 2,230,000 people as of 2010, and I'm sure that the population has increased since then. There are many major attractions in Paris, and they include La Louvre, which is home to the Mona Lisa, Disney Paris, and the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower was built in 1889 by Gustave Eiffel. It houses more than 9 elevators and has the height of 25 stories. In 2010, the Eiffel Tower welcomed its 250 millionth visitor. And since we're talking about big cities, let's talk about a city 11.5 times bigger than Paris, New York City. New York City is made up of 5 separate boroughs: the Bronx, Staten Island, Brooklyn, and Manhattan. It's 468 miles square wide, and it's home to more than 8,336,697 people as of 2010. There are many great attractions in New York, including the Empire State Building, Times Square, Rockefeller Center, double-deck bus tours, and the Statue of Liberty. Earlier this year, I was invited to attend a medical conference at Columbia University in New York City. I get to spend a week sightseeing around the city and earning 2 college credits learning about the medical field. That's not such a bad deal. Now that we've gone over 2 major cities, I want to tell you about my hometown, Indian River, Michigan. Indian River is a small town in Sheboygan County of northern Michigan. It's approximately 20.3 square miles wide, and 7.5 of that is water. As of 2010, the population was 1,959, but I'm sure that it has decreased significantly since then because of the recession and the loss of jobs. There are many attractions in Indian River for it being a small town, one of which is the Cross in the Woods. It was named the largest crucifix in the world, and every year welcomes 275 to 325,000 visitors. Indian River is a big tourist town all year round. There's many state parks and campsites for the summertime and many snowmobile trails for the wintertime. The Mackinac Bridge and Mackinac Island are only about 25 to 30 minutes away, and that's home to the best fudge in the world. And if you ever visit northern Michigan, you should visit my parents' restaurant, Wilson's River's Edge. The places I've just told you about have all been in my travel plans for a very long time, and make great travel spots. Today I've told you about New York City, Paris, France, and Indian River, Michigan. I took the opportunity when it arose, and I believe that it has made me a much wiser person to see the world. I thank you guys for coming.